Thank you, Senator Duckworth, for having this important hearing this morning on aviation safety. Like you, I'm saddened and surprised to hear of Administrator Whitaker's decision to step down in January of 2025. I know this, that if you want to be the leader in aviation, you have to be the leader in aviation safety. I think Administrator Whitaker was living by that motto. I hope that the next administrator will live by it as well. The next administrator needs to be ready day one to continue the job of restoring the FAA's safety culture and providing real oversight of the aviation sector. This committee has done good work looking at not just what manufacturers must do, but making sure that the FAA does its oversight role and responsibility. So we look forward to this opportunity to continue the work with Chairman to-be Cruz in January and with you, Senator Duckworth, on the very, very important technology challenges that we face in the FAA. And I'll have more to say about Administrator Whitaker later today. Last year's outage of the FAA NOTAM system underscored that the FAA, like airlines, must have a backup system and redundancy. We need to have the FAA meet the same standards. So this hearing, and I want to again thank you for your leadership during the 118th Congress, Senator Duckworth, because serving as an aviator yourself and certainly the intelligence that you bring to these technology issues have helped us solve many issues. Getting aviation infrastructure right, whether it is the air traffic controller system, sustainable aviation fuel, next generation, or important issues like thermoplastics and composites, all of these are about winning the next 100 years of aviation. Our country has been blessed to be leaders in aviation, but we can see the competition coming and we can see the challenges of implementing safety. According to the Airports Council North America, every dollar invested in aviation infrastructure yields $2.5 in aviation infrastructure growth. And importantly, it helps us stay on top of those aviation safety priorities. We've been spurred to action, obviously, by the horrible crashes that we witnessed with both Ethiopian's Flight 302 and the Lion Air Flight 610, which pushed us to pass ANCSA. And in the aftermath of that, the Alaska Airlines 1282 flight blow-off renewed the focus even more on production quality. On January 12th, one day after several days after the incident, the FAA administrator chose to strengthen its oversight of manufacturing and initiated an audit. 4 days later, Senator Duckworth and I made sure that we petitioned the 737 MAX 7 de-icing system, and Boeing withdrew that and pledged to work on fixing that, and we are still seeing this play out. Today's hearing marks the 12th hearing that our committee has had, building on 7 hearings in the 117th Congress. So it's safe to say with Senator Cruz's remarks that we will continue to be laser focused on aviation safety and technology. NTSB Chairman Hamady and others testified on the spike of near misses, close calls that we were seeing, and Chairman Hamady has been before the committee several times to discuss the continued investigation of the Alaska Airlines door plug blowout. We brought in airline CEOs, labor leaders, and talked about the success that we've seen, but what we need to do to keep going past our COVID-19 pandemic considerations. We put our money where our mouth is and set a table for a FAA reauthorization law, and all of the committee worked very diligently to get that over the goal line. Again, I want to thank Senator Cruz for his work on that. The FAA law reauthorized both the FAA and NTSB for an additional 5 years to help keep safe 3 million daily passengers in the United States. It gives the FAA the resources it needs, and make sure that the nation's aviation safety regulator does set that gold standard. The law provides NTSB, the nation's safety watchdog, with the highest funding authorization it has received to make sure that we hire the investigators needed to complete their mission. And the reauthorization invests in the well-being of our aviation workforce, giving them new tools, training, and platforms to thrive. So, Senator Duckworth, again, thank you for holding this hearing this morning. I look forward to your continued leadership in this very important role of aviation technology advancement and meeting our safety standards. Thank you.